Hello and welcome to the Aleš Hřebeský Memorial Tournament. I'm Ryan Wallace. I'm soon to be joined by Eric Loomis from Munich Lacrosse. Thanks for joining us here for this semifinal matchup between Bundeswehr from Germany and the Glasgow Clydesiders from, really quite frankly, from all over. Clydesiders win the first face-off, move the ball down the left side of the field. Quite a few talented lefties on this team. It's a beautiful night here in Radotín. Sun is out, starting to come down. First shot off target. You'll have to forgive me, I haven't done play-by-play before very often. LaxAllStars from Germany with the ball over on the left side. Very talented ball handler and shooter. He'll be playing his college ball in the U.S. next year. Push in the back, looks loose. They'll give it back to the Clydesiders. First shot. That's Ryan Dewar from the Glasgow Clydesiders working a little two-man pick and roll, handle in the middle, and a big shot opens the scoring for the Clydesiders. Early action from both teams. That's Zach Foster with the first goal. Bundeswehr playing very physical in the middle. They'll stack three back on D for the next face-off. That's Marius Wolters taking the face-off in the middle. Against Tyler Pridham. They have loose ball up against the boards, picked up by Tim Wunderlich. No, it's Wolters. But the Clydesiders come up with it. And they'll work it down the left side, try and use some of this shot clock, get into their offense. I'm not sure who that is handling the ball. They've got a couple different jerseys on. Here's Steven Toporowski. Topper will take a shot, chase the ball. That's Wolters with the rebound. They'll work it back before bringing it up the far side. 10 seconds to clear. That's Roland Whitman from Dusseldorf Lacrosse fighting against Toporowski on the far side. Having trouble getting through the pressure. He'll settle down. That's Max Sandline bringing the ball down the left-hand side. And we'll see the first chance for Bundeswehr on the offense. Pass into the middle. Good handle, shot on target. Clydesiders will bring it down, and we've got a penalty coming up. This is Dennis Dice from Canada giving us the replay. He's got a hold. That'll be a 1-minute penalty on the Clydesiders. We'll get our first look here at the Bundeswehr man-up unit. That's 57 Philip Bros with the ball up top. They'll work it 3-on-2 here against the man down. That's Brian Whitmer up top. He's kind of a familiar face from all over. Will play with anyone, anywhere. They'll drag the middle, work the 3-on-2 up top. Shot doesn't get through from Philip Rose. Brian Whitmer on the ground ball. They'll pull it out. Picked up by Max Sandline. Scoop, pass over to Tim Wunderlich. And take a shot from the backside. Good ball, side-to-side ball movement from Bundeswehr in the early going. That is man up. Let's see if they can do it in their settle offense. Long pass goes all the way down to Jan Goebbels in the goal. He played the full game yesterday. Bundeswehr with a couple goalies here. We'll see if they stay with Goebbels the whole game. He's been pretty good so far in the tournament, very steady. Ground ball goes to Flipsy Bros. Another shot deflected, out of bounds. Be off. Another shot that doesn't quite get through. Bundeswehr taking some early opportunities, which is exciting, but they haven't been able to get them on quite through the traffic. Little pass down, pick down to Mark Brandenberger in the middle. He'll go one more over to the left side. That's Max Sandline, and a goal. Good early offense, even against the Clydesiders. Full strength. That penalty was released, so that was a 5-on-5 goal. Max Sandline to Mark Brandenberger there, Mark Brandenberger to Max Sandline in the middle. Side-to-side ball movement gets the goalie, and they find some open space on the backside. So we've got a nice 1-1 game here going in beautiful Radotín outside Prague in the Czech Republic, the best tournament in the world, 2018 Aleš Hřebeský Memorial, and we're off with our third face-off. LaxAllStars, also from Germany, knows all these Bundeswehr players quite well. They spend a lot of time playing with and against each other. They'll settle back into their offense after Bundeswehr clears the ball. Here's Philip Bros again, dragging his defender over to the right. He'll come in the middle, gets a shot on target. Great save. Probably a pretty easy save there from the Clydesiders goalie, and they'll move it upfield quickly. This is Jimmy Malloy with the ball. He'll start the offense. Clydesiders going 3 righty strong side. Quick goal, very casual. That was Ryan Dewar. I have to apologize. I don't know much about the Clydesiders. I know you've been listening to Steven Stamp for most of the week. He knows everything about everyone, does his research. I don't have as much of a backstory for this one, but we've got an exciting 2-1 ball game going here. This is the afternoon game. We've got a little bit of a kids game coming up after this, and then some of the big-time nighttime under-the-lights action later this evening. Face-off won by Wolters, moved up to Mark Brandenberger, and they'll settle with Tim Wunderlich. Bringing the ball in the offensive end. He's looking into the middle. Nobody's really taking a look at him, and he steps in. Casual shot underneath the goalie's glove on the off-stick side. Great shot from Tim Wunderlich. Ties us up at 2. We've got an exciting ball game going here already for you. Some of the games today have been quite close, and we've had a couple of not-so-close ones, so it's nice to see the two teams really going blow for blow here in the early minutes. 6 minutes into the first half of quarterfinal action. I think we're actually in semifinal action. Face-off won by Wolters, briefly picked up by Bros, and he's got David Beckman in the middle. Bros will take it behind the goal, draws a double team, looks up top. Maybe somebody's got a better shooting angle with Wunderlich. They'll pull it out, see if they can work some of the 3 strong side righty. Brandenburg comes down the middle, gets taken down during his dodge, flips his shot on target, and collected by the Clydesiders. Eric Whitmer will bring it up the near side, trying to get the ball away from the box, and they'll go safely to the far side to Tyler Pridham, the Glasgow Clydesiders face-off guy. He's been very, very consistent, very good this tournament. Likes to push the ball in transition. Dodge down the middle, 3-8, takes a shot over the shoulder of Goebbels. Zach Foster gets his second of the night. Great dodge to the middle, just a hard dodge. We're getting some noise out of the crowd down here. I think that's the English guys, the London Knights. They're always so good at singing. The English are good at singing. We'll have the same matchup here at the face-off circle. Marius Wolters got an early whistle. Procedure in the Bundeswehr defensive end, so the Clydesiders get the ball here. Get their offensive personnel on the field, a little pressure at the midfield. 3-on-2 break. A little disorganized from the Bundeswehr defense, but they've recovered. And it'll force the Clydesiders to pull it out, work it over to the backside. Toporowski takes a shot. Easy save. But they get the rebound and a fresh 30. Let's see if they'll work something smart here. Side to side, quick shot from the left side. Goebel saves, moves it up to Wolters, and he'll try and clear against the pressure from the Clydesiders. A little quick break. Man off the bench from the far side, can't handle in the middle. Good scoring opportunity there, maybe a little bit rushed. And the Clydesiders pick it up in the defensive end. Mitch Vellner runs it up over here on the near side, close to the booth. We've got quite a nice look here at the right side of the Clydesiders offense, right side heavy. Sun is starting to come down here. We're in the middle of the afternoon games. Feed inside. Bounces off the attacker in the middle. We've got a crease call from referee Dennis Dice. Quick restart. Bundeswehr will bring it up. Thilo Siegel. We've got quite a few Bundeswehr players here, actually from German Army University, Bundeswehr University in Munich, and quite a few Munich club players as well. Picked up by Pridham that time. He'll move it up quickly over to the far side man coming off the bench. Shot saved. That was Dion Doust with that shot. Save goes back over the midfield, but it's off the goalie, so it's okay. Clydesiders collected again over here to Brian Whitmer on the near side, and they'll start with a fresh 30, more like a fresh 22 here in the offensive end. Zach Foster goes to the net in the middle again. He's been very successful getting in the middle today so far in the first half here, about halfway through, and he comes up with the rebound. Loose ball, Bundeswehr can't clear. Should be, I thought maybe a reset there, but no, they read the shot clock, take the early shot, and we get a shot clock expires. David Beckham will pick the ball up for Bundeswehr. He'll go back to Whitman. Back up, easy 2-on-1 clearing situation. And they'll get the ball deep on the lefty side. Gustav Weber brings the ball back over to Mark Brandenberger. Pass down, pick down from Wunderlich. He'll go side to side. Let's see if they can keep it over as the ball goes towards midfield. Good ground ball by Wunderlich. He passes it, moves it away from trouble, low in the shot clock. And it'll go to the Clydesiders. 3-2, 10 minutes gone. Clydesiders leading by 1. Topper in the middle, handles, takes some contact, and a great goal finishes over Goebel's shoulder again. That's 2 goals in the top right of the goal, over Goebel's right shoulder. Top left if you're looking at the goal, and the Clydesiders pull a 4-2 lead here in a back and forth game between Bundeswehr and the Glasgow Clydesiders on day 3. Is this day 3? I don't even really know what day it is. We've been at the field sun up to sundown the last few days. We're getting so much action here at the 2018 Aleš Hřebeský Memorial. Thanks for joining us. Face-off won by Pridham. Clydesiders leading 4-2 with 4 minutes left here in the first half. And they'll settle. Dion Douse handling the ball over on the left side. He gets knocked down. Good ground ball pressure, double team from Bundeswehr. Staying on it. Let's see if they can come up with it. Clydesiders pick it back up, move it backside for open man in the middle. Great save from Goebel's glove side. Rebound out in front, brought in by Petr Gorge from the Clydesiders. Offensive turnover. He had a fresh 30 there. I think he could have kept that. Marius Wolters will bring it up the field, move it away from trouble over to Brandenberger on the left side. He's a righty, not normally on this side of the field, but he can do a little bit of everything. He'll carry the ball top center as we get the offensive personnel on. He'll pass and little double down for Philip Bros with the ball over to Max Sandline on the left side. Side-to-side ball movement shot, just a bit wide. Rebound by Tim Wunderlich off the boards. He's drawn the double team. Let's see if he can get out of there. Short shot clock, and we have a reset. It'll be a Clydesiders ball. Nope, my mistake. We've got a penalty coming up. Bundeswehr go man up. So we'll get another look at the Bundeswehr man up squad. 4-2, down by 2. Bundeswehr could really use a goal here as we go into the last minutes of the first half. 12:25 on the clock. Got to put something on the board before halftime. Would be a great way to come out. 3-on-2 up top. Clydesiders in a man-down box. We got a little pick and a cut from Flipsy. Little rotation. Looking to the backside to Gustav Webster. Let's see if he can get the ground ball off the deflected pass. Ball still loose. Picked up by Whitmer. He'll carry it behind. See if he can move it up. Good man down from Clydesiders to shut down that scoring opportunity. Bundeswehr settling in. See if they'll put some pressure on the ball. Try and get it back. Maybe get one more chance at the man up. 13 gone in the first half. 2 minutes left. Clydesiders man down right now for another 20 seconds. They're also up by 2. Per Olters on the far side. Those are all familiar players to him swarming around. And the Bundeswehr defense comes up with a loose ball. They'll move it up to Brandenberger and push the break. 2-on-4 here right now. They'll pull it out. See if they can get a little bit more out of the man up. Doesn't look like it as the closing seconds. Mitch Vellner comes back on the field after the hold penalty. Good penalty kill. Shot low from Max Sandline right into the stick of the Clydesiders goalie. He'll step out to make the long outlet pass upfield to Stefan Koch. I think they call him Kochi. Hell of a nice guy. Well known by all these German players as well. Dodge into the middle. Shot on target from Ryan Dewar. Great dodge in the middle. Not too much pressure on him from the defense. Bundeswehr is going to have to tighten up in the middle. There's another dodge to the middle, and they'll go back over to Foster on the far side. He takes a double team, moves it back up and over. Great ball movement from the Clydesiders. They'll go back to the middle, behind the back from Foster. Almost on target. A really excellent attempt. We got a moving screen, and it'll be a Bundeswehr ball. So a flurry of shots there from Foster and others. Great ball movement from the Clydesiders. We've got about 30 seconds left, coming up on 30 seconds. 24 in the shot clock for Bundeswehr. They should settle here and work something to get that last shot opportunity. Take the best quality shot here in the offensive end. Score before halftime. Don't take the first shot. Shot over the cage by Tim Wunderlich. That was a good dodge into the double team. 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Recollected, but no reset. They'll go to Sandline on the far side. He'll have a look at the defense. Take it underneath himself. Shot clock violation. And the ball will go back to the Clydesiders with 2 seconds left in the half. And that'll do it. Exciting first half action from here with us at the Aleš Hřebeský 2018 Memorial Tournament here in Radotín outside Prague in the Czech Republic. The sun is going down. The weather is great. Everybody here is having a great time. Everybody's in a great mood. The food and the beer. We really couldn't hope for anything more. We've got great action going on all night. 4-2 Clydesiders over Bundeswehr in the first of semifinal action. Lots of exciting players on both teams. We're going to take a short break. We'll come back in a couple minutes for the second half. We'll see if the Clydesiders have more high-powered offense on the menu or if Bundeswehr is going to make a comeback. Stay with us. Thanks for joining us here on YouTube. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to the second half of the matchup between Glasgow Clydesiders and Bundeswehr Lacrosse from Germany. It's the first semifinal matchup of the evening. Face-off won by Marius Wolters, picked up by Mark Brandenberger. He'll drive it into the offensive zone. Brandenberger and Whitmer matching up against each other. Two fantastic players. Little pass down, little up-pick action. Looks like Brandenberger was trying to go to Wolters in the middle there. I think that was actually Michi Wolters. They're twin brothers. We've got two twin brothers here on the Bundeswehr team. Very talented, dedicated athletes. Marius Wolters, his brother, comes out on the defensive shift. Bad pass across the middle, back off the boards. Glasgow able to pick that up, reset their offense, move the ball top or up top in the middle behind the back. To Dion Doust, who shoots it right over the shoulder. The left shoulder this time, so he's going to the other side of the cage. We've had some difference in shot selection. Goalie change here for the Bundeswehr. Jan Goebbels played the first half after playing the full game earlier today, and Peter Britza is in. I think he's actually Czech. I'm just guessing by the shapes above the letters on his name. Face-off in the middle. Tyler Pridham goes early, so it'll be a Bundeswehr ball. Wolters has it. And it looks like we have a little disagreement between Wolters and referee Frank Lawrence from Canada. Frank's been a very experienced, seasoned official. Doesn't put up with too much. Bros down the goalie's right side. He'll move it back up top to Gustav Webster. He'll carry down, look for a shot. Early shot, still 15 on the shot clock. Easily saved by the Clydesiders goalie. And they'll move it up defensively with Eric Whitmer. So they got two, that's two Whitmer, that's the Whitmer brothers there. Big hit in the middle. Whitmer's got the ball. Passes down to Para Olters. Lefty attackman, very talented player, going to play NCAA D1 next year at the University of Vermont in the US. Shot saved. Still not sure who 25 is, he's not on my roster. But he's very active, he's had the ball quite a bit. I want to say it's Hammond. Maybe I just made that up. A little hidden ball trick up top. They'll move the ball to Alters in the middle, goes backside to Topper. So a hidden ball trick and then a redirection. Side-to-side ball movement. Topper handles, goes low to high over Birza. So that's 2 shots over the shoulder. As you can see on the replay. Great control from Topper in the middle. He catches it on the run, stops, shoots in between the defenders, and stays out of the crease. Box players so good. There's been a couple guys here talking about him at the tournament. They said he's legit. He can play. 5-2. Glasgow stretches their lead to 3 here in the second half. 2:30 gone. Face-off briefly won by Bundeswehr, but it's picked up by Ryan Dewar for the Clydesiders. He'll bring it into the offensive end. Defenders coming out of the box. He'll move the ball away from trouble. Go back up top to Foster. Good pressure from Wolters up top. Keeping the pressure on the ball, disrupting the Clydesiders defense, or offense, my mistake. They go back down the same side, low angle shot picked up by Lucas Sundarp in the corner. Great ground ball from the defense. He'll move it up to Wolters. They'll push a 1-on-2 break, see if we got some guys coming out of the box. Gustav Webster comes in on the goalie's left. He's a lefty. Good advantage there from the substitution doors late in the game for the strong lefties for Bundeswehr. Brandenburger cuts to the middle. Nobody picks him up. They switch early on the pick. Pass not quite on target. Picked up by Koki, bringing it up the middle. Really fast, talented athlete, great feet, solid defender. He'll pass up top to Alters and make his way to the Clydesiders bench. No, looks like he's going to stay on for an O-shift. Shot up top from Ryan Dewar. Doesn't get quite through, but a ground ball picked up in the corner. They'll get 5 seconds left on the shot clock. See if they can come up with something from behind. Ball's up top to Koki. He shoots. Save by Birza. I think that's his first save today, maybe his second. So he's 50% right now. Had a little bit of a rough start starting the second half. Clydesiders bringing the ball right down the middle. Brandenburger passes to Bros. They'll work the 2-man game on the right side. Pass to the middle to Wunderlich. Not quite there. They've had 2 turnovers there in the last early minutes of the last 2 possessions. Ground ball picked up by the Clydesiders. Back in the defensive end. That's Josh Kennedy. Tall defender. Stick can get to the ball. Legs can get him into some really good spots. Tough to get away from. He's had a great tournament so far. Big pick from Topper. He'll peel off. They'll move the ball back to the far side to Foster. Dion Douse back over on the far side. He gets a shot, not quite on target, a little high. Foster picks up the rebound off the backboards. Nothing on the shot clock. Referees will blow the whistle, give the ball to Bundeswehr. 5 minutes gone here in the second half, and it's 6-2 Clydesiders. Sun is just peeking behind the hills. The lights will be coming on here shortly. Roland Whitman with the ball. He'll move safely up to Gustav Webster, who'll go over to Max Sandline. Pass down, pick down on the left. Strong side right. Back up top to Wunderlich. He'll go low to Mark Brandenburger. He'll go one-on-one. Take his defender top side. See if he can get a shot off. A little bit of a hold. He's right on the crease. Great goal from Mark Brandenburger. Lots of one-on-one pressure. No help from the Clydesiders defense. And he's able to finish over the shoulders of Pat Malloy and bring it back within 3. Sometimes all you need to do is break that run. Brandenburger under all kind of pressure. You can see on the replay, very conscious of where his feet are, and he does a great job of getting the shot off on target. Face off, Wolters and Pridham. One by Pridham. Topper's got it loose. Right in front of the goal. Loose ball on the boards. We get a loose ball push, Carl, from Frank Lawrence. And it'll be a Bundeswehr ball. Philip Bros a little slow to get up. He'll sub off after that big collision there in the corner. Wolters moves it down to Wunderlich. One-on-one here on the low right side. Tim looking at the offense, looking at the defense. Gets to the middle. Such a big body. Good stick handler. And they'll go strong side right. Side-to-side movement. Over to Brandenburger. He shoots over the screen. Set by Wunderlich. A little bit of a seal. And the Clydesiders recover the rebound. Move it up the far side. That's Thomas Tilkinen. He'll sub off after moving the ball over to Whitmer and Per Alters. lefties. Bad pass goes over the top. Looks like it's going to be over and back. Referees will blow it dead. And Bundeswehr will pick it up on the side. That looks like Max Sandline coming out of the box. Sandline, Webster, working the two-man game. Whitmer on the D. I think that's Whitmer and Whitmer on D. Nope, it's not. Bros goes back to the left. Sandline coming up over the top. Looks to Flipsy on the backside. Great shot. Good handle on target, off the crossbar. Glasgow on a break. Comes the far end. Shot over Britza's shoulder. That's another one over the right. So Clydesiders really going to the top shelf here. They'll take a 7-3 lead. 7:30 gone here in the second half of your first semifinal matchup of the 2018 Aleš Hřebeský Memorial. Thanks for joining us here from Rado Team. I'm Ryan Wallace. It's my pleasure to commentate on this game between some of my friends and some of my current players. It's a really special night here. I've done this a couple times this week. Everybody's been having a great time. Face off, won by Bundeswehr. Siegel picks up the ground ball. He'll come over to Wolters. They'll work it down into the corner on the bottom right. This is Wolters and Wolters working together, twin brothers, handling the ball, working on the same O-line. Pick from Broats. He'll go to Wolters, coming in on the low side. Great save. Goalie moving with the stick across the goal. They'll go long outlet pass to Foster, catches it in front of the crease. Great defense from Roland Whitman. He's there to contain, move the shooter out of the dangerous middle. They lose a guy up top. Step down. That's 25 again. I wish I knew who he was. He's had a great game so far. I think he's had a pretty great tournament. I haven't had the chance to really watch a lot of the Clydesiders games, but he's been very active here today. Comes in a big clinch. What is that, the clutch? Comes in the clutch here in the second half. Semifinals. The games are getting better. The scores are getting closer. As a referee, it's really fun for us. As the level goes up, we bring our level up as well. Whitmer off the faceoff, picks up the ground ball. He goes to the bounce pass in the middle. Shot not quite on target. Rebound into the goalie. Clydesiders peppering. That was John Swalm picked up the rebound off the boards. Put another shot back on target. Peter Britza there to make the save. Bundeswehr will move it up here on the far side with Stefan Meiler. Pass across the middle, not quite on target. Not the best pass from Siegel. Ground ball missed in the corner. That's Gustav Webster, Timmy Wunderlich. Keep the pressure on. Chase the ball down low. But the Clydesiders easily able to bring it up the far side. Away from the benches, that's Thomas Tilkinen again. Open man underneath, goes for the low angle shot. Save, Britza, and that's Wolters will pick the ball up in the crease. Go to Brandenberger, down at the far side. Goes to the off stick hand, not quite on target. So we've got end-to-end action here. 10 minutes gone, 5 minutes left here, 7-3 in the semifinals. Another Clydesiders break. Both teams quite happy to go end-to-end. We call this a track meet. I'm not sure if there's a box specific term for that. Far side to Toporowski. He'll backhand it into the middle. Not quite handled by the Clydesiders. Toporowski goes over the top, jumps on target, but Britza was there to get across. And it'll be a crease picked up by Bundeswehr. Wolters to Wolters again. Marius bringing the ball down, looking for Philip Bros in the middle. He's free. Shot, rebound, save, backside to Sandline. Also off the pipe. Bundeswehr active here in the early seconds, fresh 25. Great early offense. Bros goes to the middle, stumbles, moves it safely. Sandline, shot. Back to the backside, rebound off the boards. Wolters picks it up. Looks like the Clydesiders might get it. Great ground ball pressure. That's Ian Murray picking up the ball in traffic. Timmy Wunderlich there fighting for it. And it'll come up with Murray. Clydesiders bring it down, no hurry here. They're up big. Just under 4 minutes left here in the second half. Wolters comes down, shoots through the screen. Looks like that came off the leg of Jan Herman. Unable to be joined by Eric Loomis here today. Jan Herman's one of his players, great coach down in the Munich area, working with Bundeswehr and Munich Lacrosse. Wolters runs into trouble, moves it to the backside. Great side-to-side ball movement. Foster gets to the middle, off the pick, shoots, scores. They're getting in the middle again. I think Ian Foster scored all of his, or sorry, Zach Foster scored all his goals from the middle there. He got a great pick there from 66 from the Clydesiders. I think it's Peter George. Although his name looks Czech, so maybe it's Petr Gorge. I'm just taking guesses. We'll see the replay of the last goal. We'll take a timeout here in the second half of the Clydesiders Bundeswehr action. 9-3, Clydesiders winning. They've been winning most of the game. Bundeswehr struggling to get into their offense. Haven't produced a lot of high quality, high percentage options. It's been a fun end-to-end game. Both teams quite happy to go punch for punch and push the brakes. Push the brakes, not like brakes on a car, like numbers brakes. Your referees today, Dennis Dice, Frank Lawrence from Canada. It's Martin from the Czech Republic. I don't actually know his real last name. We just call him Babushka. I think it's Busha, but we call him Babushka. Face off here in the middle. Same matchup we've seen all night. Pridham versus Wolters. Won by Bundeswehr. Wolters goes across to Brandenburger. He'll settle, take it across the top, get to his side of the field. Pass down to Bros. They all play club ball in Cologne for me, fortunately. Whitmer picks up the back pass off the boards. He'll dodge into three, pulls it out, looks around. Very smart player, Brian Whitmer. He's not a highlight reel all the time kind of guy, sometimes, but he's a very smart team player kind of guy all the time. Shot from Toporowski from way outside, easy save from Peter Britza. Rebound by Michi Wolters up to Wunderlich. He'll go to Brandenburger. Brandenburger's got a step, dodges the middle. Toporowski over to, that's Beckman over there on the far side. Can't quite handle. Picked up by the Clydesiders. They'll move it up. Toporowski in the offensive half. Picks up the bad pass. He'll have a look around. Takes the one-on-one matchup. Here we go. We've got three Bundeswehr defenders over here. A little bit of an unsettled situation. Foster over on the far side. Back to Toporowski. He dodges to the middle. Falls. Shoots. Save. Britza. Rebound. Dewar. They go to the far side. It's up, out of bounds. No tip. Bundeswehr ball. Toporowski arguing with official Martin Babushka. And we've got a whistle. He was thinking about giving a penalty. That was a quick whistle, quick restart. Beckman picks it up, clears out a defensive end, runs away from the pressure coming out of the bench. Over to Broads. He's getting the up pick. Flips, he's looking to the backside, finds Sandline. Gustav, Webster, Sandline, working the two-man on the lefty side. Sandline goes to Bros, coming across the middle. Big push in the back. Nothing from the referees. He's down. I think we're going to get a hand. He might have hit that with his hand. Referees pick it up. Quick break for the Clydesiders. They'll opt to pull it out, settle their 5-on-5 offense. Olters coming off the bench. He'll go to Dewar. Back to Olters, cutting down the far side. This is Olters versus Wolters. Wolters in the corner. Sundarp, Whitmer. Sundarp dodges the double team. Ball's loose. Picked up by Dewar. Brandenburger caught on defense. He can do a little bit of everything, not normally a defensive player. Over to the far side to Topper. Wolters rolls off the pick. They switch. Topper to the middle. Dodging two. Looking for a shot. Gets his hands free. Just wide. Rebound. Olters. Looking at Whitmer in the middle. Topper behind. Topper's had a couple. And he jumps from behind. Gets the dunk. Just like they drew it up, Glasgow Clydesiders. In the closing seconds, 15 seconds left. They take a 10-3 lead. Great effort from the defense by Bundeswehr. Clydesiders just kept coming any way they could think of. And Toporowski from behind the goal buries a highlight reel with 15 seconds left. Sun is just behind the hills here in Radotín, the Aleš Hřebeský Memorial. We'll get to our last face-off in here. And a face-off violation gives the ball to the Clydesiders. 10 seconds left. Substitution ball, bad pass goes out of bounds. Bundeswehr will get one more chance at it. Wolters moves it up to his brother, Michi. Webster pressuring. Clydesiders pick it up, closing seconds. And that'll do it. Thanks for joining me here at the Aleš Hřebeský Memorial Tournament. It's my honor and privilege to commentate these games. They just kind of let me come up here in the booth, overlooking the field with the sun setting behind the hills. We'll look at some of the replays from this game. Highlight reel plays all day, all week here in Radotín. You'll see that one from Olters the Topper. We're doing this all day. It is, even the goals that have been disallowed have been highlight reel, spectacular goals. Everyone here doing a great job. All the teams working hard. And we're about to have, if you stick with us, it looks like there are like 20 or 30 Czech primary school kids from this small town outside of Prague, where this amazing box lacrosse floor exists in the middle of town, where everyone comes every year, multiple times a year, to play and see their friends and have a good time and enjoy the fabulous Czech hospitality and food and beer. And this is really what it's all about. The kids are about to take the floor here. We're always trying to grow the game, all of us here that are involved, and spend our time and money this way. It's all about getting kids to come out, play this game, give it a try, fall in love, just like we all did. And it looks like they're going to do that right now. I hope they make these kids run the full floor, like 5-on-5. I think they're mostly like 5- and 6-year-olds. So the bigger the floor, the better. Actually, that's not true at all. The smaller the floor, the smaller the teams. The soundtrack has been fantastic here this week. I mean, every game or every couple of games is like a new feel, like a new theme. All the teams shake the hands of the referees after each game. Everybody's here having a great time. Either you played well or you didn't. You know, at the end of the day, it's up to you. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ryan Wallace. We'll see you next time. Stay tuned for all the junior games. We've got, looks like 5- and 6-year-olds coming up, and then here come the teams on the far side. You can see them coming into the boxes. Those look like 10, maybe 8, 10-year-olds, maybe 8-year-olds tops. Some of those kids are pretty small. They're going to play full-on box lacrosse, and that's how they do it here in the Czech Republic. That's how they do it in Radotín. That's why LCC Radotín is so good, is because these kids in town, this is what they do all the time. I'm jealous. Thanks for joining. Catch you later.
Dobré odpoledne, Radotíne. Teďka tyhle velký kluky vystřídají ti nejmenší, přátelé, přivítejte nejmenší lacrossáky. Toto je naděje světového lacrossu, přátelé. Už to tady je, nemusíte dávat pozor tady na ten můj kabel. Dámy a pánové, ještě jednou dobré odpoledne, Radotíne. Jak víte, tak se už koná 25. ročník vašeho memoriálu Aleše Hřebeského. Přátelé, slavíte čtvrtstoletí, chápete to? Čtvrtstoletí, protože třeba když si to uvědomíte, kolik je 25 let, tak když tenhle ten výsostný lacrossový podnik začínal, tak těm současným hvězdám LCC bylo stejně jako těm malým dětem, to znamená okolo 6 a míň. Tak si vemte, že třeba Petr Poupě, tak ten byl takhle malý, když to začínalo. Chápete to? Chápete to, co je čtvrtletí? Viděli jste ho, jak vypadá teďka? Viděli jste ho? Tak se na něj jděte podívat. Na něj se už vlastně nedá dívat a takhle roztomilej byl nedávno ještě, když vy jste začínali. A když tento memoriál začal v roce 1994, tak se narodili třeba hráči, jako je Jakub Mareš nebo Matěj Barák, takže to je opravdu už nějaká doba. Tak přátelé, tady ty mrňata ukazují to, co se učí, takže já bych nejdřív, je tady Vicky někde, kde je Vicky? Počkej, tamhle někde je Vicky. Jo, tamhle, teďka běží Vicky. Vicky, poběž ke mně. Jo, aha. Vicky, poběž ke mně teďka. Teďka jsem tě zmátl. A ještě Veroniku. Kde je Verča? Je tam Verča? Verčo, pojď sem. Hele, holky, znáte nějaký frajery lacrossy tady, lacrossový?
Takže, že máma to taky hraje.
Takže máma je frajer?
No.